Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry with Simpler Trading, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to begin by looking at what I consider to be the most immediate sentiment readings. One of these can be found in the VIX. So without going too far back through the history of this, we could just say that volatility, for the most part, collapsed around the witching expiration, really letting so many of those puts that had been accumulated during a time of fear, the majority of them expire worthless. All right, now that that volatility has come in so far, we can use the Bollinger Bands in an effort to define high and low on a relative basis. So being down here at the lower band would suggest it's an area that the VIX might start finding support. So if the VIX can bounce from that lower Bollinger Band, come back up into 30, you might be able to use that as a signal that coincides with something that we saw today in the put-call ratio. Now, what I'm looking for here are really just your extremes, and the idea that when you're up into this kind of an area, market participants are fearful and really accumulating puts. That can help you put in a low, and then just the opposite way of thinking down here, which is to say that when the markets have extreme, everybody's coming in buying calls, it can tend to be a more important area for the market to top out. So as we opened up this morning, I guess just the fact that the markets didn't crash over the weekend was really met with a lot of receptive buying. From there, you saw that we did come in a pretty good bit. So opening up and rallying up into the 73, failure from there makes a fresh new low. And again, just the summary that, this rally is really not something that you should be buying because that put-call ratio was so low. So that really helped drive the intraday action that we were interpreting. Whether or not that will carry forward into tomorrow, I have to take a little bit loosely. Again, I think that VIX lower threshold must be considered. Could get a little bit lower. You could see the S&Ps clear the 73, but then should be met with resistance at 4,500. And then if there's going to be any type of bearish move, it needs to be made from that large psychological value. So that is what I will be working with as we get into Tuesday's action. I hope you find it helpful inside your trading plan. We'll see how it unfolds into the end of the week. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.